Hi everybody, it's Sister Becky and welcome back to my porch. We're actually on the porch today and it's snowing, so if you see any big poofs of light going across, it's totally fine. I just thought I'd really enjoy this moment with you. It's the first time this year I've been able to get outside on the porch. We're going to continue our journey in 100 days of believing bigger, and today our scripture reading comes from Hebrews 11:7. It says this: By faith Noah, being warned of God of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. The devotional author says, Noah was as patient as he was obedient. It was what protected him and preserved his legacy and his family. Patience showed because he took time to build the ark. After the flood, he sent a dove to test the land to see if it was firm enough for those of the ark to step out. Just because the storm was over, it didn't necessarily mean that God was ready to release them to step into a new territory. The same goes for us after our storms. How difficult it must have been to be trapped on that ark with all the animals and also his family, who was likely constantly asking, can we get off this thing and go outside now? It takes a great deal of spiritual discipline to be able to make uncomfortable and unpopular decisions that no one else understands, especially when things appear to be just fine. Noah shows us that obedience is really a byproduct of spiritual intimacy, spending time with God and listening for his voice. Noah waited for a clear sign that it was time to emerge. God will give you clear signs too. Obedience is a unique mixture of patience and pursuit. Don't be moved by pressure or by your own timeline, but don't delay either. When God makes the land ready for your footsteps, own the moment. Brothers and sisters, what a great thought for us today. God calls us to various things in life, and it's always for the glorification of Him for whatever we're called to. And it's only at the time that is appropriate in God's calendar that we need to step out. Not when we think it's right, but when God thinks it's right. Are you being called to something great or something important? Or maybe it's just being called to be a better friend or family member. Whatever it is that God's speaking to you today, listen for His word. Develop that spiritual discipline of understanding who God is and how He works in your life, and step onto the territory at the right time. Pray you have a blessed week, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.